say, oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Hello, welcome to Escape to Reality podcast with Justine
and Geneva. Hello.
Hello, world.
It is a beautiful Monday. Here
God,
we are.
it
Fuck
is.
Mondays.
God, I'm glad to be alive for one, though.
Yeah, that's true. But wow, look at you being positive. I like it.
Yep. Yep. It's a new life.
It's a new
A
you.
whole
Monday.
new world.
Starting fresh.
I got a hot story I can't wait to talk to you about.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're Escape to Reality. For those of you joining us for the first time,
that's
we
right.
appreciate
Good
you.
job, Geneva.
Right? I'm bringing us back. And B, if you haven't, please write us a review if you have an iPhone on
please do.
iTunes
Thank you so
Podcasts.
much.
We love you. And if you're on everything else, we are also there for you. Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify, as well as the YouTube. And last but not least, we're on Twitter. What's our Twitter handle?
Escape to Pod.
We're there with our hot take.
We cover all reality TV, celebrity gossip, just BS, you know.
We watch I honestly, I don't know how we watch it all, but we manage to watch.
I watch it while I'm driving to work.
TV.
I watch it on my lunch break. And I would be doing this with or without the show. So it's really...
Yeah, same. 100%. I mean, this is... So essentially how we started is that our text message thread, if you were to download it, would literally be this podcast. So
Totally.
we decided to record it. So today we're talking 90 Day Fiancé. We're also going to be talking a little Jersey Shore. We're a little late, but we figured these two trash shows deserve to be together. And so first, you're going to give us a little celebrity gossip?
Yes. Okay. I'm blown away. These two, we both have watched their Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yes.
And the couple that I thought were super in love, were always going to be together, is who? The blonde-haired girl, tell me. And Brandon Jenner.
I thought the same thing. Brandon
they
and
broke
Leah.
up.
I know. I saw it. It was a very...
When? You saw that today or earlier?
Yeah, today. It's a very... Their statement is a
happening?
very... Like Gwyneth Paltrow...
I just don't get
conscious
it.
uncoupling. Did you read the statement? It's
just,
very
even
hippy
though
dippy.
we have chosen to separate as a couple, we still love one another very, very much and remain a major part of each other's lives as best friends, family, and loving parents to our daughter. And while Brendan goes out and starts banging other bitches,
Isn't it Brandon?
I'm okay with it. Brandon, I'm okay with it. There's been no lying or cheating or fighting. I only stabbed him that one time. But this is just an expansion of our individual evolution.
So stupid.
Oh, my God.
Expanding of our individual evolution. That is so conscious
Which has
uncoupling.
inspired us
I
to
can't.
support each other in a new way.
Can I give you the practical translation of that? We're getting divorced, period.
Oh, my God.
Like, we split up.
He banged somebody else, and I hate
think?
his guts. No,
Why?
no, I don't
You're
know.
making that up?
No, I'm just joking, but I just don't know what would break them up.
Yeah, I thought it was very odd, too. They did seem very much in love. That sucks.
No, it seemed like they were like soulmates meant to be together.
Yes,
and it's
totally.
really saddening and disheartening that they're breaking up. Who breaks up with her? She's a sweetheart. What'd she do wrong?
That beautiful hair, that blonde,
Yeah,
beautiful
he's
hair.
never going to find anyone like her. And she's the Eagle's daughter. Who are you, the daughter of Caitlyn Jenner? Give me a break.
And Linda
The
Foster,
son of
don't forget.
the son of. Yeah, I like Linda. But.
All right, what else you got?
All right. CT, the bad boy of the challenges that we used to watch.
I
CT
still
was
watch.
always our favorite.
I still watch
oh, do
the
you?
challenge.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Good for you.
So good. So good.
Wow. He got married. And he also has
finally?
a 2-year-old
Yes,
son.
he does have a son. Yeah, so he's still
Wow.
competing. He's still competing on the show.
Of course, CT Jr. He would, of course,
Right.
have a little junior.
And he's gotten kind of like fat and old.
Who's
so it's
his
kind of funny
wife?
to watch him. Some random chick. I don't know.
Oh, she's not on the show.
Wait, we have to talk about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj fighting at the
Oh, my God.
at the Harper's Bazaar party.
I watched the video. I could hardly watch it, but she had a real thump on her head.
So,
is that real or Photoshop?
I think so. No, I think it was real.
How did that bump up that fast? That must have
I don't
hurt.
know. I think she got elbowed by security or something. So Cardi B,
Oh my
if you've
God.
been living under a rock, probably Munch if you're listening. This is for Munch. Cardi B was at the Harbor Bazaar party and she's been accusing Nicki Minaj of talking shit, and she tried to attack her and threw her Louboutin at her at Nicki Minaj, which was amazing.
I saw a tweet that said Nicki Minaj was ready to fight Miley Cyrus from the stage, but
Yep.
Cardi B comes for her. And
Yep.
I love
And
that.
I
It's so
guess
true.
Nicki Minaj today on her radio show essentially said, like, you know, it was too low class for Cardi B to be doing that, and that if she keeps acting like that, she's going to get herself killed or something crazy. So
She's not going to get killed. I'm just worried
The
someone's
drama
going to sue her.
continues.
I want Cardi B to keep her
Right?
money. I love
Same.
her.
That's
So that's
so
all I
true.
worry about.
Yep.
But
I love
just
her walking out of there. Oh, the best thing I saw, so you said the tweet that was hilarious. I saw a
Yeah.
side-by-side picture with Solange and then Cardi B, and it said real bitches walk out like this, and it was the two of them walking out.
They
like
do. They both. I
same.
can picture that picture
Yes.
of Solange. Oh my! I want
Totally.
both of them on my side.
Oh, 100%.
That
100%.
video will go down in infamy. I
The
think is one of the best
The best.
things that ever happened to pop culture.
Yeah, now that you know the story behind it, it's so much better. That she's flipping out at him because he's fucking cheating on Beyonce.
And Beyonce is just standing
Sitting
there.
there. That's how you
letting
know
it
she's a psycho
happen.
deep down.
Ah!
That's
I
how
love
you know
it.
it. So good.
Oh
All
my
right.
God, she's amazing.
We digress. What else you got for me? Any
Okay.
other celeb?
John Legend becomes the first black man to earn an EGOT status. So did he just win something? Did it?
Yes,
the
last
Creative
night he
Arts
won.
Emmys. Okay.
Yes, he's an EGOT winner. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's so
Good
hard
for
to do.
him. He's young too.
Shout out to John Legend.
John Legend is the man. I loved him since day one. I ever laid eyes on him.
His voice is like the voice of an angel.
everything about him.
It's
He's
amazing.
educated. I love him.
Yes. Yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah. I
All
love
right,
the
let's
two
get
of
into
them.
this 90s
Okay,
day
all right. Oh, I'm
craziness. Okay.
excited. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So.
Oh, as in Cardi
Ooh,
B.
that was good. So 90 Day Fiance, we are watching 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. This
Holy
is Justine and I
guacamole.
first time ever watching this entire show, period, before, after, during, whatever. So we're going to start with Darcy
Holy
and Jesse.
crap.
And so we're going to kind of go through each couple rather than all
Holy
over the episode.
Crap.
All right, so Darcy and Jesse. So it starts with they're back to fighting over the steak. They're yelling in front of the children.
Yeah, they got right to the bias right away.
Right back to the bias, cut it on a bias. I love how he's like angry in this headband. Like he's like walking around.
Oh my God, I couldn't figure out if he was like braided or if it was a headband. Or
It was a headband. He also has been doing some braids, but this was like a headband situation.
He's a freak, and he's really
So-
becoming the craziest creeper on. You know,
I-
Paul's looking real good.
So they start fighting again. She's supposed to have dinner with her daughters. Darcy sends the daughters to go get him outside, and he's like, "Okay, girls," and like comes in. The dinner is so fucking awkward. The kids had
Oh
to
my
tell them to stop fighting.
God. Bunch of
It was
times, and the
terrible.
daughter's like mouthing like, "You're not doing something." Like it was really bizarre.
Oh,
and
the best
sad.
was when he denied the rice when she came
Oh
around with
my
the rice.
God.
Because he made it. He's like, no rice. I'll only have the undercooked steak.
Oh my God, he's nuts.
Also, he
Daniel
like,
Staub 2.0 with these poor daughters.
oh my God, it's terrible. So then like they say goodbye to the kids. He's like waving
Where are
like
the
a
girls
psycho.
going? Why doesn't he go somewhere?
Because like
Where are they going to their dads?
either the dads or with the twin sister, where she lives with the twin.
I
So
know, but the
know,
Blondie
it's
should go
bizarre.
stay somewhere. The girls
Yes.
should stay home. I thought
no,
that was just-
that's not their house. That's an Airbnb. She's staying there with him.
Oh,
Which is even
okay.
weirder.
Oh, I see. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So she comes back after dropping
Yeah,
off
where's her
kids.
house? This is so weird.
It's very weird. And they immediately start fighting. He accuses her of putting his foot on her shoe. Her foot on his shoe, and he's like, she was stepping on it.
Oh my God.
And
He
accuses
is
her of
crazy eyes.
throwing like her Louboutins at him, and he calls it assault, and he like picks up
He's
his
like,
bag.
I'm out of here. What's the next? A glass?
And yes,
Like,
that's
oh
exactly
my
what he said.
God, man.
First a Louboutin, then a glass, and he picks up his army bag and he's out.
Wouldn't last long with me.
Yeah, he also said,
$1,000 shoes. How does she have $1,000? I just don't believe it.
you don't understand. On her wrist, please pay attention, people. On her wrist is 5 Cartier bangles. There's 4 of those infinity
so she's
ones.
rich.
That's 50 grand on her wrist, literally.
Okay, so now that makes
So
sense with the
she's
Airbnb.
rich.
I thought she was poor because I thought that was her house. Okay, now she's back to being rich.
Yes.
This is an Airbnb.
Yes.
This
Or we're
is all
there.
weird.
He always says, I dodged the Louboutin. It could have blinded me. Jesus Christ. He always asks for
mob
security. Yeah. He asked for security to protect him. I was dying.
Oh my God! Why are they together? I just don't understand. Or now
It's
they're
insane. Well, now it
breaking
looks
up.
like
But next episode, they're
they're
still
probably back together.
And
yeah. So he says he's
is he with her
leaving.
for money?
I don't know. He has to be, right? Because again, Amsterdam is not some place people are trying to flee. People want to live there. Like they have universal health care. The Netherlands is not a bad place. I don't understand. So it has to be money.
His parents
right?
are there.
His weird parents.
Bizarre. They hate each other, and maybe they just like fighting with each other. It's just weird, and she's
Well,
just
so
sweaty
did you
consistently.
notice? Did you notice so they get back and he says he's leaving, then they start fighting, he comes back and they do like an interview together and he starts crying and she's like, "Oh, well, it's good to know you care." And then he gets up and
You
leaves.
ruined it.
You ruined it, and he like runs away. And he accuses her of drinking and they do this flashback to I guess
Right, yeah.
were they
She's
on
dark
another
hair.
show before this show?
They were
like-
on the 90 Days Fiance. Now they're on the before 90 days.
What do you mean? That's a backtrack. Was this
It's
before?
something like that. Like
Oh
they
my
were
God.
on, like they have them on footage a bunch of times because she's got dark hair.
Someone tell us exactly. So someone tell us who's watched this show. Hit us up on Twitter at EscapeToPod and tell us what's happening here because I didn't get that. Like it looked like a show. But he accuses her of drinking, and then it seems like they kind of break up.
Yeah,
at
I
the
think
end of the
she is a
episode.
drunk. Maybe that is the whole underlying case that she's just maybe has an alcohol problem.
Maybe
It would make sense, maybe. And they're
Maybe.
fighting, and he wants to be with her if she doesn't drink, and he thinks he's super mature, but he's not. He's nuts, and he looks like he's gonna kill her by mistake and then walk out.
Totally.
On her. It just was weird.
Totally. Do you have any other Darcy and Jesse thoughts? They're definitely. I think they're done on the show. You notice the preview for next week. They introduce a new couple, so I think they're out.
They should just break up. I mean, it's compelling to watch. It's not even really compelling because it's just kind of stupid.
It is stupid. I agree. All right. Next up, Michael and Angela, the best. So Michael, the Nigerian, Angela, the 52-year-old from Georgia. They go to a romantic restaurant that looks like they're in the backyard of somebody's home. She's given up on straightening her hair entirely. I don't know if you noticed. It was a full frizz.
Oh my God, she is mental.
She's given up.
She wants to go home.
She does. He ordered her cow hoof, which looked absolutely disgusting. She takes a bite of it. I don't know if you noticed. This was like another episode of disgusting food. Her teeth were like stained yellow from the food while she's
and her
talking
teeth
to
are
him.
Yellow still, anyway.
And then she
Cow
asks,
legs and hoof.
ugh. Then she asks him, Michael, are we gonna be together in 20 to 25 years? And I just thought, like, you're living another 25? No
Yeah,
fucking
you're
way.
dead from a heart attack, honey.
Come on, all that Chick-fil-A. Come on.
If I don't beat her to it. She
Yeah,
goes, she is not giving him, I don't know if I can do artificial insemination, Michael. That's expensive. And if it doesn't take, I don't know if I can do that.
Of
It's
course,
like, yeah,
it's
that's not
taking.
happening. It's, but Michael does have some strong sperm, I think.
Yeah,
Do
but
you think he's a silent
No.
killer? Is he a silent, like yelling at her behind the closed doors? Is he always this quiet? What's going on? If he's always this quiet, I like him, and he just is really taking a beating to get to America. I don't know.
dying. I think he's getting completely dominated by her. Period. That's the vibe I get from her.
But he's grown up in such a society, I think, where like males dominate, and he's
it's
being
true.
so submissive. I just don't. I wonder what's going on.
Because of her masculine energy.
She's crazy.
The
Oh
first
my God! They're talking about having kids. Like
insane.
That's
She's
crazy.
52. Like, you're not Janet Jackson. You're not getting fucking
Oh
pregnant
my
at 50. It's not happening.
God. They just need
sh-
to take
Right.
some kids from some orphanages there. I don't know.
Yeah, and so then she goes, like, asks if he'll wipe her ass. Like, that's the
Oh
first
my
question you
God.
ask. Is
And
the
he was just
example.
like, Oh,
He said, what did he say?
He's like thinking, America, 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 USA, 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 Burger King, Burger King, Burger King. That's what he's saying in his head.
Totally. And so then she says she looked at his phone and that he was following 1,000 chicks on Instagram.
Oh my God. It's like,
you know
have
what
you
I
not
love?
met a man that does this? Yeah.
But-
like, what do you think? He is masturbating. He probably just masturbated around the corner right before he saw you. Like, come
I
on.
love that from the Amazonian jungle to Nigeria, everybody has Instagram problems. Like
Everybody's fighting about Instagram.
Everybody's
yeah.
fighting about Instagram. It's insane.
Instagram whores. And he's in Nigeria beating off to, like,
God.
that girl with the big ass.
I know, right?
The
Instagram models.
oh, my God. It's crazy.
Oh, and his excuse, he was like, the more people I follow, the more people follow me. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, my God.
It
The
was
more
like-
followers excuse? Come on.
Angela's, it's like, no, he was looking for the more followers, more chance he'd get a green card, and you're the first
Totally.
idiot to
responded.
come here.
I know. And then he says, she's like, Michael, you really need to. I love how she calls him Michael every time.
I know.
You really need to take it down. And he's like, yeah, I'll work on it. I'm like, you work on it. You fucking delete it. What the hell?
He can have all those Instagrams. He can have Instagram on his phone, but he can't have a picture of her.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Great point. Then I knew you were going to love this. She FaceTimes her daughter, Scotty, which you broke on the pod, was the one she took to Maury court twice for paternity.
And they're at least they're an open and honest, loving family.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you
She gave her
noticed
good
this,
advice. She gave her really good
did.
advice.
But did you see what Angela was wearing in this scene?
No.
She was wearing a large Africa pendant necklace, like with like the continent, like a continental necklace of Africa.
Piece by piece, he's gonna get her.
So, but just like you said, she's that asshole. Now she's in fucking Hick, Georgia, wearing the Africa necklace.
Right.
And a Make America Great Again.
She loved
hat.
it. Exactly. Right.
Totally.
Yeah, such a scumbag. She's at Maury with her Nigerian belt on.
Right. I love Scotty asking her mom, like, do you really think you're the only woman that he's trying to scam?
Yeah.
I was like, whoo, she was coming
She
with the
flipped
truth.
out.
Yeah, it was good.
She needs to date Tariq's brother.
Yes, two people keeping it real. Oh,
we need to show them just walking through the street yelling at them.
Yelling at random people.
Yeah.
So it looks like next
it's
week
wild.
the drama continues for Michael and Angela.
Yeah, he's done something 2 times, and she
and she said she hasn't told anyone.
Oh
what is
man,
it?
I wonder what it is.
What do you think it is?
I like Michael. I have no idea what it could be. Maybe he dated somebody else, or what do you think? Oh yeah, and crazy face, we'll talk about him later. John says that he had an open relationship in the next episode.
I know, so good.
Oh my God, poor Rachel. Oh.
All right, well, we can move
Okay.
to them. I don't know.
Well-
I don't know what Michael did. I really don't.
And
It's gonna be
Michael,
interesting.
maybe he doesn't seem violent.
I think like she found out he was talking to like another
It's probably
old
something
American
stupid.
woman.
Yeah, it's probably
Like
something
he was talking to
stupid
another
like
chick
that.
or yeah.
But
Okay, so
Scotty
on
was great.
to
Yeah,
Scotty was classic.
They
all right,
screwed up by not bringing back John's sister again, though.
I know, where is she? So John in England, Rachel with the baby, Lucy.
Oh my God.
He promises that he'll never fight again, which
Yeah,
that's
right.
like you've been in 50 to 60 fights.
It's like
You're
saying you'll
going to
never
get in
breathe
another
again.
fight. I know, right? Did you notice their walk? They were like walking around talking. Have you ever tried to walk like with your arm around somebody, like around their waist?
It's the worst.
That's like how
And
they
where are
were
walking,
waddling.
like in these
I know.
trails, like in the middle of nowhere. It's just bizarre.
I know. And
He's ready
then
to
John
push her off the
said,
cliff.
right, keep Lucy, grab
I don't
Lucy.
trust her. Yeah, I thought he was gonna throw the baby over, be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I don't trust him. Or she was gonna throw the baby over, like, I don't need her.
Yeah, he said he gave up everything to be with you. That's what he said, and I'm like, gave up what? What do you live with your mother? What do you? I don't understand.
He lives with his mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
he lives
does.
with his
Okay,
mom.
she was
Yeah.
there because they lived
Yeah.
together. Oh my God,
Yeah.
how creepy.
he lives with his mom and has the homage to baby Lucy with the
Oh
umbilical
my
cord
God,
in
with
his
the
bedroom.
with the crib for the baby that's across an ocean. That is bizarre. Like, you can put a pop-up crib when she gets there. You don't need a wood crib, okay?
A wood
Jesus.
crib.
It's bizarre.
It is. So she starts crying. Rachel starts
And-
crying about leaving. Yes.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Keep going. That's where I'm going with that. Okay.
She's crying about leaving, and like Lucy's crying in between the two of them while like he's crying. Poor Lucy, man.
Oh.
I mean, he's not getting into the United States. I don't know what they think
No.
is going to happen.
I
There's no
don't
fucking
know.
way.
That's maybe it's becoming clear. Maybe that's why he'll marry her. I guess I didn't really see it. And that's
don't
what he
know.
wants.
I guess.
And she's like, I don't want to go home. I guess I'll go see Ella, though. It's like, I guess I'll go see my other daughter. It's like, oh my God. I guess I'll go see Ella and have her
crazy.
still. It's like, okay, jeez.
Insane.
The dad
And
was
then
hot, though. She's got a hot dad.
Oh yeah, so they video call her dad in a coffee shop and have like a very private conversation about his criminal past. Like they were like in a Waffle House. Yeah, they call his dad, and the dad kind of shamed him about
the dad
fighting him.
knows. The dad knows what's up. Yeah,
He does. Oh, and then so the dad kind of like shames him, and it's like whatever, all right, bye.
yeah, like thanks, John.
Yeah.
Very admirable.
Yeah,
Thanks for calling
admirable.
me.
Yeah, admirable FaceTime. I'm like, what the fuck? I also don't want to have an awkward conversation via FaceTime. Like,
oh God, that makes me want to die.
with awkward.
I'd rather
pauses
not
and
date
shit.
someone. I'd be like, let's just break up if I have to FaceTime. I'll see you
Your
later.
dad?
I don't want to do this. Yeah, like I'll see you around. Go FaceTime with somebody else.
So funny. And then he's like, it flashes to a scene with him with the baby, and he's like, a couple of weeks ago, I knew nothing about being a parent. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now I'm a pro.
Yeah, now holding the baby while the baby's like, who the fuck are you?
I know 2 episodes ago he's like, I'm not the dad. And
Right.
now he's like doing cheerleading moves with the baby. He's like, I love you. You know,
know,
it's like, okay, you're a freak.
So weird. And then then John proposes to her. It was actually very beautiful. They were like,
I
on
thought
the
it was
cliffs.
sweet. Yeah, and
It
it
was
was
very
very
cute.
He seemed very sincere and sweet.
did.
Too.
He did
And it
seem
was a pretty
sincere.
ring. I thought it was a very
There's
nice
no
thing.
that
Yeah.
ring looked substantial, kind of. I couldn't really
If
tell.
that's real. I'm blown away.
Maybe it was just like a big setting.
that
But I think
underground
the-
boxing ring circuit really makes some money.
Yeah, I think the foretelling, like the foreboding story, was Lucy crying the entire time.
Oh
From the
my
second he
God.
started proposing, she was wailing away.
She
So I
should
think
just
that-
come move here. That place looks really gorgeous. I'd be like,
It-
all right,
I
let's
can-
go get Ella and come on over.
or not. Maybe she doesn't want to get Ella. Maybe she's over Ella.
Yeah, she hates Ella.
Yeah.
Ella who?
Yeah. So it looks like we'll see what happens. I don't know if she's gonna move there, if he's gonna get a visa. We'll see. But I don't know. They kind of seem
Wow.
like they actually like each other. Oddly enough.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe it. I just don't believe him.
I know.
Because he's such a womanizer that they say, and he's just not. There's something more.
yeah.
She'll find out.
All right, we're moving to Hazel and Tariq
Oh
for
my
some
God.
reason. Back to the
Wow.
tank top. He's in another tank top.
Wow. I wish he wasn't in that and his nipples were just showing through that black thing.
Oh God. Oh, I don't want to see that.
I do. That's what it should be.
So she ran away because Dean, his brother, was like yelling at him,
Oh
yelling at
my
her. Who
God.
flew all the way to Manila to like sweat and yell at them. I don't get it. Did
She's
you
like, "You're gonna
notice?
fuck this up for me, Dean.
Right?
I'm getting out of here.
She said that multiple times that she had to get Dean off her back because she needed to make it to America.
Oh, she's scamming him raw.
Oh, 100%. He called her Kitty, which I think is her nickname, which is very creepy. Like it immediately makes me think of
Oh.
like Hello Kitty.
Yeah, it does.
I also have to comment on Hazel's bang. I fucking hate her bang. It's
Oh
always
my-
sweaty, like
What's
stuck on
going
her
on
forehead.
there? Is it
I
like
don't
the
know.
mesh part of a wig? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't get it either.
I couldn't
It
stop
seems
staring at it.
It seems like what escaped from a hairnet. Does that make
It
sense?
does look
Like,
good at yes, it does. It does
It's
exactly
weird.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
She
get
looks-
it.
Yeah, she would make a good lunch monitor.
Yeah, she has that vibe.
She's crazy. She scares me. She's a murderer too.
She is a bit of a weirdo.
All these people are really dark.
They
And you don't know what they're thinking because they
No.
can't speak the same language, so it's just even creepier. It's like, shit.
So true. They go to bed with their stupid fucking pillow barrier between them. And then the next day is plaid day. They're wearing matching plaid. She's wearing like a hat and he's wearing a shirt, for once not a tank top.
Oh my God. And that he was wearing that red hat the day before.
Yeah. And
so now she's wearing his sweaty hat. That's so gross.
Gross. They're fighting about her ex. I guess like she wants her stuff back and claimed he was going to give her money. But essentially she's like kind of admitting that she wasn't going to stop trying to get the money from the ex, even if he was going to get her new stuff, which I thought was kind of like, she's really hustling every which way. She's trying to get to America. She's trying to get her money.
She's just going to marry him and move on.
Yeah. They were in a tut-tut again, that little tiny thing. Did you notice, so talk about money, when they got out, she was like, money, and like started grabbing his money. Like she was very excited about it.
Oh, these people. Yeah. Oh, I used to work with a girl that came from, watching this show has opened my eyes to this girl I worked with she's from Manila, and very, very, very materialistic, and really, it's not even really her fault. All she wanted was a guy with money. And now looking at these people and the way that they lived, it's not shocking.
Yeah. Yeah. The grossest part, they arrive at this street market and she makes him take a bite out of a dead baby duck.
Oh my God. I'd rather be with Michael. Oh my God. That was disgusting.
So disgusting.
You couldn't pay me $5 bazillion.
No.
You could say I'm going to pay off all your student loans. I couldn't take a bite of that thing.
No, absolutely not. And why does he do it? He's such a fucking pussy. Disgusting.
Oh. And I love how she is a boss. She's like, you're so dramatic. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. I thought that was hilarious.
Dean shows up. He's like has a hotel towel as a sweat towel, like a full white shower towel around his neck, like standing over there like a creeper.
And he's like so big, it looks like he's King Kong in a little small village, because everyone's like a small Filipino, and he's just tall and big and loud, and here he comes. It's just crazy.
And she admits she needs Dean to like her so she can make it to America. I thought it was very inappropriate. Dean asked her if she was going to be enough in the bedroom and just like stared at her, which I thought was
Dean
very
is a
creepy.
Freak.
So weird. Like, why is, and then they essentially tell him, I don't know. And then like she tells him that like they're leaving, and he's like, all right, I'll just, they're leaving me, like whatever. I'm like, what are you doing there? It's so weird.
And he's just like, see you later, I'm out of here, and leaves his brother in Manila.
I know, like funny. What? It's so weird. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's bizarre. The poor brother. I can see where the brother's coming from. He's a little drastic, but he's just trying to like wake his brother up because he's stupid. He's 100%. The stupidest person I've ever seen on TV. Even Ricky's waking up.
Yeah. Seriously, terrible. I don't know what's gonna happen with the two of them. It seems
they are nuts. It's wild, and the clothes he wears. I don't know why he looks weird in a polo, but then he looks just as weird in a tank top. I don't know what he should be wearing, but whatever. It's bizarre. It's
so true. I don't know what he's supposed to be in. He just looks weird in everything. He has the worst. He has the worst sense of style I've like ever seen. He needs to, what he needs to go on? Freaking Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. They need to make him over.
He needs help.
He needs help. He needs them. He needs like counseling. He needs like a life coach. He's getting his shit together.
God, he's nuts.
Okay, on to Ricky and Jimena.
Oh my God.
Who replaced Melissa.
This is nuts.
So they're spending time together. It seems that they hooked up. The best thing of all is that while they were having sex, he called her Melissa.
Oh my God. He's so dumb. What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
You have this beautiful woman who really wants to be with you, and you're calling her Melissa? She should have just stabbed you.
Where does
some dead American. Nobody would care about you.
Right? Where does he think? Like, I don't get why he thinks he is capable of pulling this off successfully.
He is ridiculous. And now he doesn't even want her, really. And now he's like trying, he can't tell her. Just freaking tell her.
Yeah, so they go out to eat, and he brings up his daughter and, like, tells her she'll be a stepmom. I'm like, and says they're talking marriage already, and he's falling in love.
She says like the nicest things, like, "Oh, I'll be her friend." She sounds very genuine. Like, she seems like a nice person.
She does.
And he's like, "My daughter's my number one priority, but I'm here in Colombia trying to chase down a woman I met off Columbia Cupid. Like, come on. She's not
I
your
know.
number one priority. Getting your dick wet is your number one priority.
So true. So he admits to sending her money. And she says he makes him feel like a celebrity, so she must think she's like in for a sweet ride in America. And he says he sent $1,000 to $1,500 to her. And then that he found out she got a nose job and that it raises some red flags.
Yeah.
She got a nose job. I love it.
She didn't really look like she needed a nose job, but I mean, she looks pretty. She's a pretty girl.
She is. I love how her excuse when he asked her, he confronts her about the nose job.
Breathe. Yeah.
Yeah, health reasons.
Yeah, I love it. And I love in Colombia you can get a nose job probably for under $1,000.
God, how sketchy. That's like how Kanye's mom died. Went to freaking some sketchy ass
scary.
place and got plastic surgery. So then he's going to tell her that he originally came from Melissa, which she still doesn't know, and he pussies out on telling her. Of course.
God.
And then he says, I'll 100% tell her tomorrow. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've done that. You know,
And then he
like
says something
when
weird to her. Yeah.
What? What does he say?
Then he brings up, do you mind if I talk to my ex-wife?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah, you share a daughter. What are you never going to talk to her again?
So stupid. And then he was like, oh, okay. All right. Everything's fine. I'm like, that's not what you're fucking
such a
talking about.
little baby.
God, he's the worst.
What were you going to say?
What was I going to say? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Couldn't have been a burden. Any other?
Wild, where is it
any
gonna
other
go? I feel like she's gonna get pregnant or something. He's gross. If
I
he
don't
would
know
have
if
just
she-
been a man to her and told her right away, but now he's just weird.
Well, what was his end game playing two women, or essentially paying two women? I know he was giving Melissa
Yeah,
money.
right. And he's probably
So,
giving
like,
other people money.
right.
What's he do for a living? How does he have all this money?
I don't know. I hope it's not like he's sending like PayPal and using a credit card or something. Oh, God, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I bet.
He's
Saving so much money for poor Amber.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's move on. Last couple is Karini and
But
Paul.
Amber would have liked to go to band camp this summer, but she couldn't go
right.
because Hamina
Daddy's in
needed a
Colombia.
nose job.
Yeah, Amina. Oh God. All right, so let's wrap up with Karini and Paul.
Oh God,
in
I forgot about them.
Brazil.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
love how it
my
opened.
God.
It opened with her sleeping again.
Oh
She's
my
passed
God,
out,
she hates him. She's just drugging herself.
right? She's worried about fighting on their wedding day, which is not a good sign. I thought it was interesting. Like she went full glam for the wedding.
Yeah, I
Like,
was blown away. Paul must really,
lashes.
he must
Paul. What'd you think
The
of Paul? Did you
she
like
looked
her
amazing.
boyfriend?
I thought he looked pretty foxy with his hair cut short when he was in
And
the
his
house.
sparkly
yelling at her.
vest. Did you see the
I thought he
sparkly
looked good.
vest?
Yeah, I actually, Paul's looking pretty good in this batch of people. It burned my house down, but hey, I need to stay warm.
Yeah. He said, I hope I don't have a panic attack, which I feel like is a very bad sign if you're saying that before your wedding.
Oh God, I can picture him being 10 years old having panic attacks like a little dork.
Totally. Also, I don't know if you noticed the mom's hair. Like,
And the dad.
No, the mom,
dad.
like, it was like the front of her hair got done, and the back of the hair, the people were just like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to put a ton of hairspray. It looks so
I
bad.
didn't really notice her. I couldn't
Oh.
keep my eyes off. That was when she was all done. I'll have to look. After
God, it
she
was
was
so
done
bad.
crying in the thing, I
Yes.
felt bad for her.
Oh, God. The mom's so depressed. Like,
Ugh.
she knows it's a terrible.
Why do you think she was crying before they walked out? Was she?
Because she
like-
knows this is
Yeah.
a terrible fucking idea.
And so she's
Um,
just. What's she gonna do? How long does she have to be with him?
I think they have to make it like a year or something.
Oh, that's it.
Well, I could. I'm
Oh, that's
honestly, I
not
made
bad.
that. I made that up. I have no idea. Could be
A
a
year
long
is great. That's a breeze.
Yeah, a year. Anybody can do it. We've survived 2 years of Trump. We can survive a year of married to Paul.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so at the wedding they have a translator, and I thought it was hilarious that the translator was like interrupting their vows. So she was like, blah, 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 I love you, and he's like, I love you, like a man. It was just like terrible.
It is horrible. Yeah, like
Quote-
come on, dude.
Quote of the episode, she said, now that we're married, it'll solve all of our problems.
Yeah.
Which, again, Karini is spot on.
That's why divorce rates are so low.
I do have to say their boat party looked very fun.
Fun and
like,
very nice and
very
cute.
nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there. Were they the only people at the party, or was there other people? I didn't see them.
What do you think it was like? You rent out this section like a Chuck E. Cheese?
They were like at the table. Nobody else was around. So I was like,
it did look like 12 people on top of like a 50
it was
people
cute.
table.
It was a really cute boat.
I was
happy
impressed
for them. Me too.
But mom looked like she was at a funeral the entire time. Like it wasn't good.
She knows her baby's leaving too.
Okay, so Karini and Paul over under on how long they stay married.
God.
Does she make it to America?
Oh yeah, she's gone this far probably.
Okay.
There's lots of unicorn slippers to be had.
Okay. All right.
I think so. What do you think?
God, I don't know. She seems like the next episode she's like running around locking the door and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
She looks upset.
We'll have to
But
see.
maybe.
I'm glad I don't know really where this show goes, and
Same.
it's not like a guarantee that they're definitely going. I don't
Agreed.
want to know, I guess. So we'll see.
You know, it'll probably never be this good again because we're just like, this is fresh. It's like Jersey Shore season 1, you know? It's never
I
gonna be
feel
this
like
again.
she will get there, but once it'll be interesting. I can't wait to see her come to America. That'll be really interesting.
It'll be
Holy
so good.
crap.
So good.
Oh my God. But Paul, okay, so who's your favorite couple this week?
Favorite couple.
Top 3. Yeah. Top 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hazel and Tariq, because that shit's just so ridiculous.
It is. Yeah, that's good.
John and Rachel, because I thought the proposal was beautiful.
I know. Sadly, it was really sweet.
And then, God, who's number 3? I think number 3 would have to be Ricky and Jimena, because that shit's too funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Angela and them, pretty predictable now. Next week should be good. And
Yeah.
Darcy and Jesse is just dumb and uncomfortable. But, wow. They really bring it.
They do.
It's a lot of content, and these people are nuts.
I know. Okay, should we touch a little bit on Jersey Shore? It was on Thursday, but we're going to talk about it. All right. Okay, so Jersey Shore, we're talking about Thursday's episode. Cabs are here. It continues with Ronnie and Jen fighting. She spits on him.
I was having such anxiety when they were going to
She throws shit on him. She hits him, I think. And Ronnie goes, I have no control of our relationship. It's like they think they're like two like things in the wind, like neither of them have any self-control. It's like your relationship doesn't happen to you. Your relationship is what you guys are creating. Like, I don't understand.
You don't have to be together.
While they're fighting, all the roommates go out to dinner and at an Italian restaurant and get like hammered off the wine, which was so cute.
What kind of wine was that, you think?
I don't know.
I
feel like they ate an edible. Like I feel like that's what that was.
Yeah, because you're right. You're right, because they were joking around kind of like that, right? It's not about the pasta.
Right.
Yeah.
I also think it was a perfect summation of like Vegas in your 30s, which is like Italian and then like some wine and you need to take a nap.
It looks fun. I know.
And then they go back to Ronnie crying. He's saying
good.
it's the last straw. And
God.
the cops get called on Jen, his baby mom. And so that happens.
He's like, it's just crazy. She's dangerous. I can't believe they're still together.
He also wakes up. So then he just like runs into the room and wakes up like Snooki and JWoww out of like a dead sleep and just goes like, you'll never guess what happened. The cops, like immediately they're like hungover as shit. They look like what's happening. And he tells them to come get the baby. And like he has to save the baby.
Oh my God, that was insane.
Yeah.
It's almost like I can't even watch it. It's really
crazy.
Really unsettling. I don't like babies being mistreated.
Yeah, so they're like hungover going to save some baby. She has an active warrant out for her arrest, the kid. The best was Mike was like, you know what, I think we just go to a place where they have food and we just wait it out till the cops call. And so he like just ordered a ton of food and was like, I'll have queso here in case anybody needs some, and just was like in the corner
they're all
waiting
eating.
I know.
And poor Ronnie's all stressed out.
Oh my God. Yeah, Ronnie's in the corner like twitching and they're just like pounding queso.
Oh my
I just,
God.
it's such a bad situation with
It's horrible.
with Ronnie. And then essentially the cops go and do a wellness check and she's fine. And then Ronnie acts like
wellness
it's
check.
all right. Well, it's time to do Vegas.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Whatever.
It's like, okay, baby's fine. See you later. It's
Right.
just like, Jesus, you just put everyone through hell. That's why it's why it kind of, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I bet you he needs some help.
He needs help. They go to Voodoo Lounge
Or
for
not
dinner.
get hammered and I guess, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that looked fun.
So Voodoo Lounge, we've been there many times. I used to go there all the time in Vegas. It's like probably the least classy place in Vegas, but they have these massive drinks called the Witch Doctors that have like 50 types of alcohol. So it's a classic spot. I loved Mike saying like he looked over the menu and he was like, "This is right in my wheelhouse." Like, what menu is not in your wheelhouse?
God.
Like, don't.
I don't
And
know
they
how
zip
you-
lined across. Would you zip line like they did across that
Oh, yeah.
2 hotels? No, I would
Yeah.
never.
I
No,
would.
no, I would never. The episode. Oh, Angelina. So Angelina arrives. That's the second part of the episode.
Oh, give it up with Angelina. Either bring her in or bring her out. I'm done with the do we like her or don't we, right?
Well, yeah, and you saw her lips. They're crazier than ever.
She's
They're
so
like
gross, and she's
massive.
talking crap before she left. Be
Yeah.
grateful that they even invite you back, bitch.
She's coming in hot. She just like, I don't know. She came in starting immediately with everybody, and like
I
was
forget that
fighting.
Vinny had sex with her.
So weird.
Gross.
Yeah. She says to JWoww she's not going to be the chew toy.
Yeah,
And
will chew you up anyway.
Oh, 100%. I feel like I don't get why they invited her. I guess they need more drama. I don't know. It seems so
The
stupid.
producer, I don't. They could even maybe add a. Well, I guess it'd be tough to add a new one right now.
The only other thing from this
Dina will be
episode,
back.
I don't know if you caught this part, but they were talking about the first time when they like JWoww was saying her son has like discovered his penis, and the situation said the first time he jacked off was on a bathroom carpet rug.
Oh my God.
And then it goes to his confessional and he's like, yeah, me and that rug, we had a lot of good times. I'm like, a lot of good times. So
He
gross.
seemed like a compulsive do it. Yeah.
Ugh,
I
so
could see him
beat.
doing it a lot.
So just humping a rug, that's the first time
Oh,
he jacked
God.
off. So gross.
Oh my God.
I kind of hope that JWoww and Angelina get in a fight. I think that would be very entertaining.
It would be. It's bound to happen. Angelina's just annoying. I liked her last season when she seemed kind of nice. I thought that was kind of, it kind of worked, but she was annoying me with her stupid boyfriend.
Oh God, yeah.
She's just so gross. After you like either shit your pants or something the last season, that's just gross.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so gross.
Ugh.
She seems like she needs a full washing, you know?
Shower.
Like,
Yeah.
She needs
Really
she needs
nasty.
to go to a Jewish bathhouse.
She does. Yeah.
She needs to go to your
Rochester, New
old
York.
apartment,
you
Rochester,
go.
New York,
Yeah.
and spend some time there. That's
Knock
what
on
she
the
needs.
door.
Yeah, I mean, I just love my favorites on Jersey Shore's Situation and
He's the
of course
highlight.
Pauly D for sure. The two
Oh
of them.
yeah. The Situation's fun, and he does
He's
need
so
a cooking
fun.
show. I'll watch him do anything.
Oh, 100%.
He'd
He
be
loves
perfect.
food so
He'd
much.
be perfect.
He loves food more than anything.
It'd be fun to see him go around to amusement parks and eat all the food too. I love amusement park food.
I would watch a show with him, a cooking show all day. The Situation eats anything. Carnival food. I don't want to see that. That would be gross. I don't want to see him at a country fair.
Oh
that
my
would not be good.
at the San Diego Fair. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
You know, one time, so we have a friend named Munch. She was on one of our episodes. But one time she ate so much fried food at the fair that she threw up on the way home.
Oh my God.
Like literally poisoned herself just from fried food. Like didn't even eat, like drink and nothing. Just fried food. Yeah. Anyways, you were gonna tell me about Ashley and Evan.
Ashley and
whether
Evan
it's worth watching.
It's definitely worth watching.
Okay.
I love the Simpson sisters, and they're just they're just captivating to watch. She's really pretty. She's very calm, the opposite of what I am. Evan would hate to be married to me. She's very understanding. Definitely has that hypoglamus or whatever, like Carol. And she's very lovable. And the husband is very lovable, the son of Diana Ross. So the
Is
whole
Diana
Diana
Ross
Ross family
on the
was in there.
show?
Diana Ross is on the show.
Oh, I'll watch
And
then.
You have to watch. So it's a good show.
Is Tracy?
You know?
Is
Yeah,
Tracy
Tracy
Ellis
Ellis was on
oh
there.
my god! I
The
gotta
only
watch.
person we didn't get was Jessica. But we got Papa Joe, the parents.
Yeah.
Papa Joe is in the second episode. I actually watched that today, driving home from work. It's a cute show. I'm fascinated by her perfectly blonde hair. Her face is perfect.
Yeah.
She's very likable.
Are the kids on the show, or are they not
The
showing
kids
them?
are somewhat on the show.
Okay.
So
All right.
they seem like a nice. Diana Ross definitely raised him well. They were on Watch What Happens Live. I definitely would say watch that or listen to them on there. They were fun. Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Oh,
If your
also I have
mother's
to tell
Diana
you.
Ross, you fascinate me.
Agreed. I watched To All the Boys I've Ever Loved, which is on Netflix. So
I see you-
cute.
Yeah, we're following Noah.
Okay,
now.
can I
That's
tell
hilarious.
you? Can I tell you what happened though?
Yes.
So I'm watching the movie on the television. I have my phone in my hand, and I'm like, this guy, I know him from somewhere, but I don't think I've seen him before. The guy that you were like super hot, you gotta follow him. I refresh the Instagram feed, and the first thing that comes up is a suggested thing with a video of him in it.
That is creepy.
I'm telling you, like, your phone
Is it
will listen to
linked?
the shit you say, or somehow over the Wi-Fi, the shit is linked, and it pushes.
Do you have
stuff to
Apple
your phone.
TV?
I do. I wasn't watching it on Apple TV though.
Oh,
Weird though,
Wow.
right?
That's
So
crazy.
weird.
Somehow
Like,
it's connected.
It is.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah.
connected.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. How could that be a coincidence? It
They're
can't
wa-
be.
No, it's not, because I've never seen him before in my life. They're watching us.
Oh my God, I'm going to jail. He's hot though, right?
I'm going to jail. I love how that's the first thing you think. He is hot. I loved it. It was very cute. It's nice to see
She's
like an
adorable
Asian
too, isn't she?
Yeah, an Asian
cute?
girl
She's
have
a really
a
good actress.
Yes, she was very cute. And Sex and the City, Aiden was in it as the dad, which I loved. Like, he's so old.
I know.
Yeah,
I loved
it was sweet. It was very
It
sweet.
was cute. It was really cute.
So we will be back on Wednesday with our special Married to Med episode. Shout out to our guest, Jay, who will be joining us for that. And then, we'll just keep this ball rolling.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
I was waiting for that. I knew it was coming. And so please write us a review and subscribe on iTunes and follow us on Instagram at Escape to
Please
Reality
do.
Podcast. Please, we appreciate hearing from all of you, and seeing where everybody's listening is pretty freaking awesome. We can't thank you all enough.
So cool.
So holla at your girls and let us know if you like us, and if you don't write anything, and still rate us 5 stars. Thanks.
Thank you. The $5 is still coming in the mail.
Coming in the mail. All right, friend. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.